looking to win back-to-back majors. US Open champion from Japan, Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka, one of the great stories in the last 12 months. Her rise up the rankings has been mesmerizing. Joint second in terms of games lost, fewest games lost for Kvitova to get through to this stage, along with Steffi Graf, who managed 24 back in 1989. For this US Open champion, it's been another fantastic Grand Slam tournament. We saw her title-winning pedigree in Indian Wells last year when she took care of 3 former or current world #1s. She was a finalist after the US Open, and she has certainly not had any hangover from the celebrations in New York, as she has reached 5 out of the 6 events she's played subsequently in the semi-finals or deeper. So she has continued that form, and that has been the respective runs through for both of these two ladies. Casey, what takes your eye?
Well, I think from
a quick look at this action that has been delivering so much success.
Yeah, it certainly has. You can just see here, keeps the left arm up right until the very end, gets good leg drive, good extension, connects at the very top of the height of the ball toss. This is an even better look here from this angle. Finishes inside the court.
Those opportunities you feel.
Yeah, Naomi Osaka, almost a bit of a let-off in regards to just a couple of missed opportunities there from Petra, overplaying a couple of those second serve returns. You even saw Naomi, a little wry smile, probably knowing her fortune, but it's the nature of the sport. I'm sure Petra will be wanting a couple of those second serve returns again.
Otherwise, Osaka will be halfway towards getting her hands on the Daphne Eckhurst Memorial Trophy. She is making Kvitova have to hit that serve. That time it worked beautifully. Although I've had to survive.
It's all just to do with her positioning on the return, making Kvitova almost doubt where to serve.
That was such a cautious approach shot. I'll be surprised if that even made 100 kilometers an hour. We've been talking about how different location, different opponent, but some things remain the same. Osaka is set up in a major final. Mentally, more than anything, that's an impressive start to the second set. Being the case, maybe that's slightly over-ambitious from Osaka there. Out of 12 as well. So Pide Roig, the only time recently that she's managed to cause culturally as well. It hasn't been always so easy for and up for school and things like that. Took their mother's name. She has to make a decision, actually.
Hasn't she, Osaka, to the WTA Tour and to women's tennis? Just her personality and, as you said, her authenticity and who she is, what she's about.
That will help her there and grab it with both hands. 3 championship points.
You can hardly watch. There's one thing Naomi Osaka's done well, it's when she has had opportunities like that. Love 30, 3 championship points already. She's got the ability to put that behind her and focus on the job now to serve this match out. She did it in New York extremely well. Only her 3rd double fault. It looked like a bit of tightness in that second serve. Just trying.
Well, what a different complexion on this match right now. She's trying to block out the noise from the crowd there, Osaka. And out of nowhere, Kvitova, with her back firmly against the wall, the great champion, produces a wonderful returning game. And there you can see.
Just to have that certainty.
Well, there is literally a graphic to show you the swing of momentum.
Strength out here, and she's been down, but for Petra Kvitova, she certainly deserves a lot of credit in that regard.
Devastating backhand. Carved out a quite superb angle from nothing. As ever, always a banquet of consequences when a tennis match gets underway with 2 equally matched players. That's what we were hoping for tonight. We've had that and a little bit more. Osaka has had 3 championship points. She's now serving to take this second set into a tiebreak. And again, visual illustration of just how things have swung against her. The net court's now going Kvitova's way, as has the scoreboard since 5-3 down in this second set.
Again, right shot selection. Could have done with a little bit more shape and height over the net, but the net just catching the tape again. Wow. What a match we are.
There's been a few in the non-open. A little bit of stability and traction at the start of the 3rd set for Osaka, secured with that hold of serve. And for all of the talk about Kvitova's 3rd set record, it isn't great at slams. She's won 23, lost 21. And in recent times, she has only won 2 of those, just trying to calm down too much. She's almost throwing too much water on the inferno, the competitive inferno.
Passive forehands there from Petra, but Naomi Geez, like you said, considering what we've just seen, that was impressive.
Petra's going to be feeling a little low at this changeover, isn't she? She knows how much Osaka's spirit is going to be improved by that.
Time.
Fairly effective. That serve has done wonders for her throughout the championships, and it does again. Interesting to see what nerves do. Just some little data from Hawkeyes. We see this particular winner off the forehand side of Osaka pre-match point. She'd been averaging 119 kilometers an hour on her forehand. After she lost those match points, it dropped down to 109, and sometimes it's difficult to see that nuance. Segment where everything was going against Osaka, firmly behind her.
Osaka showing a call on the left far sideline. The ball was called out.
Millimeters out. Breathtaking brilliance from Osaka.
Osaka leads by 4 games to 2.
She's going to have no regrets about this game. The serve going after the forehand. Definitely didn't de-accelerate on any of those forehands.
Doesn't open up the court too often. Control, composure, and converting her chance.
Oh, don't worry. I'm as tense as you are in the crowd there watching.
14.
What a privilege to be here to watch this. 3 more championship points. A 4th slip spot. Naomi Osaka is the Australian Open champion. She is the new, has the world at her feet. Second major in a row. Nobody has won their second major after winning their maiden run since Capriati in 2001. This is a special achievement, Casey.
Yeah, I don't think she can quite believe it. I think you can see how much that means to her. And sometimes the first one, when you win it, it can be a bit of a whirlwind. But for her to back that US Open winner and come out here and win today, it's quite phenomenal.
And it's so important to stay thoroughly invested in these players' career, because sometimes when you just read off the varnished triumphs that they've had and you forget about the obstacles that they've had to overcome, the suffering that she would have gone through mentally there, it makes their journey even more remarkable. you look back and feel as though it was always going to be inevitable in 5 years' time that she won this, but to overcome those 3 championship points in the manner that she lost them, to then come through that final set, just adds a whole new dimension to her character and to her champion qualities. Although they were seemingly undeniable after the US Open Championship, that was a far different way to accomplish her second major.
Well, she cemented herself as a superstar in the world of tennis. She was the US Open champion in September. She becomes the Australian Open champion here tonight. And on Monday, she becomes the world #1. Ladies and gentlemen, your Australian Open Women's Singles Champion for 2019, Naomi Osaka.
Hello. Sorry, public speaking isn't really my strong side, so I just hope I can get through this. Huge congrats to you, Petra. I've always wanted to play you, and you've been through so much, and honestly, I wouldn't have wanted this to be our first match. But yeah, huge congrats to you and your team, and you're really amazing, and I'm really honored to have played you in the final of a Grand Slam. And sorry. I want to thank you guys for coming and watching. Thank you. It's really hot all the time, so honestly, oh, thank you. Yeah, even though it's really hot, you guys still come and show support, so I really want to show my gratitude for you. Yeah, and then thank you to Craig, the tournament director, the ball kids running around in the heat, the umpires, the volunteers, everyone. You make this tournament possible, so I want to thank you guys too, and thanks to my team. Yeah, I don't think I would have made it through this week without you guys, and behind a tennis player is always a team, and I'm really grateful, so thank you guys. Yeah, and I read notes before this, but I still forgot the rest of what I'm supposed to say. So just thank you, everyone, and I'm really honored to have played in this final, so yeah, thank you.
Certainly is an exciting time for women's tennis. There is your new #1. Amazing to think how far she's come, that US Open title, and then now backing up here at the Australian Open. But
she's just got that intangible, that X factor. She's got something that appeals on so many levels to so many different people, and that is why she is already a global superstar. But